Liangelo Ball played in his second Summer League game last night, and call me crazy, but it looked like his teammates were icing him out. If you don't know what icing him out means, it's another word and another way to say that they were not passing him the ball. Maybe that's just me, but from everything I saw in the game, they were only giving him the ball when either A, they picked up their dribble, or sometimes he was even wide open and they'd wait to pass it. One of the new players they picked up in the draft, James Bouknight, he's a guard and he's a good player, but he was getting clamped up last night and still not passing. It wasn't only Bouknight because there was multiple possessions where players would go tunnel vision mode and go to the rack or force up a bad shot. I mean, hey, what are we supposed to expect? It's the Summer League and we know stuff like that's going to happen. The Summer League for the NBA is basically AAU for the high school level. Whoever touches the ball first is more than likely going to be the same player who shoots the shot. Liangelo did play more in this game. He played 20 total minutes, had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 steals. And from the field, he went 4 for 8, so not too bad. Let me tell you something. Even though his stats weren't as good as his first night, I think he played even better in this second game, and he showed me a lot. I've always seen the Ball brothers portrayed as LaMelo and Lonzo, they're the most athletic. You know what I'm trying to say. In high school, Liangelo, he wasn't really skinny or athletic, and he was more on the heavier or chubby side. He wasn't fat, but you get what I'm trying to say. He wasn't skinny like his two other brothers. But when you look at his body frame and look how he moves on the court now, he is a completely different player and he's transformed his overall game. The biggest thing that stuck out to me is that he's pretty fast now and he's always running up and down the court giving it 100%, trying to spot up for a shot or whether it's getting back on defense too. I like how when he's going down the court he sprints, not jogs, but sprints on every possession, and now he's showing he can play defense and box out because there was a time where somebody shot up a shot, he boxed out his man and got a putback for an easy bucket. The 10 points he scored in the game, they were not plays that were set up for him. Those were a legit 10 points. Every bucket and point he gets in the Summer League is hard-earned work because they're not running plays for him or doing anything. And sometimes, like in last night's game, I feel like they're not even giving him the ball. I don't really look at the plus minuses a lot, and I don't even know if I've ever talked about them on this channel, but I did see one stat that stuck out to me. He had a plus minus of 9, and almost every single one on the team had a negative plus minus, so do what you want with that information. When you have Jello on the court, I don't see him being a liability nowhere. He's good at defense, he's tall, he can guard almost every position but the power forward and center, and on offense, you got a good 3-point shooter and he can play make too. Is he LaMelo? No, but he's good enough. I say this man is proving and he's showing that he deserves a spot on this roster or any roster in the NBA. He's doing all the little things to put himself in the best opportunity to have that chance, and I think he may get it. I think the Charlotte Hornets organization, they don't need to see anything else, and just in these 2 games, they've seen everything they need to on Liangelo Ball, and they've already probably made their decision. Even if he goes out there and doesn't play good in these next 3 to 4 games, I think everything's set in stone. Let's get back to reality. Just because I think he deserves a roster spot on the team and you do, doesn't mean it's going to happen. You have to understand that the Charlotte Hornets, for them to give away a roster spot, that also means they're going to be cutting a player. It's not quite as easy as many people make it out to seem. Oh, Liangelo's playing good, let's put him on the team. It doesn't work like that. However, you have to keep in mind that their star player, LaMelo Ball, is his brother and they want to keep him happy, and I know LaMelo's telling them they want him to, or he wants them to sign them. LaMelo definitely is going to have an impact on their decision. The only question is, how big of an impact will it be? Will they look at it and say, all right, LaMelo, you're our man, and your brother, he's not too bad, so we'll give him a shot, or will they sign him to the G League? I think we have a situation where the Charlotte Hornets, they will probably more than likely sign him to the G League team, which is, I believe, it's the Greensboro Swarm. Not too sure on that, correct me if I'm wrong. but they will sign him to their G League. And if somebody on the Charlotte Hornets roster gets hurt, gets sick, can't play, they'll move him up for a game or a 10-day contract. And right now, I don't even have a problem with it, and I think that's the best fit for both parties. You'd have Liangelo happy because at least he's on the G League and he'll get a shot to play if somebody gets hurt, and then you'll have LaMelo happy and the organization happy too. The Hornets' next Summer League game is on the 12th, which is Thursday, and they do play the Spurs, so I'm curious to see how Liangelo and the team plays then. When you're seeing this video though, it is Tuesday, August 10th, and tonight we have a highly anticipated matchup of the Pistons and the Rockets, aka Jalen Green versus you-know-who, Mr. Cade Cunningham. You already know we're going to talk about that game, so not too sure if I'm going to upload the video tonight on the game or early tomorrow morning, so stay tuned. I don't want to say too much, but I think Jalen's going to have the upper hand. He's got a chip on his shoulder. He feels like he should have been the #1 pick. I feel the same way, and he's going to come for blood. You also have Cade, who's got to back up him being the #1 pick, and he's going to come out here and try to prove that he was worth it. I like both of the guys, and I'm looking forward to an overall great game. So if you're not busy tonight, tune into that. Let me know in the comment section what you think about Liangelo Ball and all this going on. But with all that being said, that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something. If you're new to the channel, what are you doing? Join the family, hit that subscribe button, and leave a like for more. And as always, let's be great. I'm out, y'all. Peace.